नमस्कार दोस्तों, कैसे हैं आप सब। होप आप सब घर पे सुरक्षित हैं और सेफ हैं एंड कोरोना से बचकर रह रहे हैं। टुडे वी विल टॉक ऑन another topic associated with pregnancy, and I think all of the women out there who have become pregnant would have had at least few of these questions in their mind, and they would be ready to ask either Google or ask their gynecologist. My patients and also my relatives and colleagues come across these small doubts before they embark on pregnancy. So I just want you to be clear on these few aspects and enjoy your pregnancy very nicely. So let's get started.
The very first question that arises in the mind is, what food do we need to eat? What is diet which we need to follow? Hey, don't panic so much. Just follow a pregnancy plate rule. That is, non starchy vegetables should be in a higher proportion, followed by proteins and the starchy vegetables. Lastly, at least 25% of fruits. I'll be brushing on few foods which are rich in folic acid, which is very essential for the development of the brain of the baby. So the green leafy vegetables, avocado, seeds and nuts, then broccoli and bell peppers, beetroot, cauliflower, all these. Second, we come to the iron rich foods. For example, broccoli, beetroot, banana, almonds, green peas, spinach, apple.
So, the second important point is whether we should go ahead with taking supplements in pregnancy. So, I must tell you all that supplements are very essential because the requirement in pregnancy is not provided by food. Your food provides you nutrition related to folic acid, iron, calcium, and vitamin D and other vitamins like vitamin A. However, you require additional supplements in pregnancy to actually match the needs which your body is demanding, as it is you and your baby now.
Next question arises is what all vitamins to take. So in the first trimester, you should take folic acid, essentially, followed by, once the first trimester is over, iron and calcium is started. It is also advised to take vitamin D syrups. Third important point is that whether you should continue taking alcohol. So alcohol in any form, whether that's wine, beer, or martini or whiskey. So I say it's a strict no for alcohol, because definitely it's going to affect your baby's growth in utero. When the baby is inside the womb, it develops, its various body parts are formed, and alcohol has a negative effect on them. So here you see the risk of drinking while pregnant. So it's the birth defects, and there are some congenital malformations, fetal alcohol spectrum syndrome. There is moreover low birth weight, preterm delivery, and also developmental delay in your baby. Fourth point usually discussed is about smoking. So, shall I quit smoking? Am I supposed to not smoke at all? So, basically, smoking while pregnant puts your baby at risk of certain birth defects again. So, basically, it also increases the chances of stillbirth, miscarriage, growth restriction, and low birth weight baby, preterm delivery. Question number 5, medications to avoid during pregnancy. So, to give a few examples, I can tell you that you have to avoid a few hypertensives like ACE inhibitors, you have to avoid a few diabetic medicines, and certain antidepressants, also a few antibiotics. So, coming to the vaccination during pregnancy, we all know tetanus and the flu vaccine, influenza vaccine, is actually the one which is advised during pregnancy. But there are few vaccines like hepatitis B, hepatitis A, and chickenpox, which, when indicated, are to be given. Seventh question, which is commonly asked to the gynecologist, is that shall I continue working? Can I continue my work? I have an outdoor work, or sometimes even you have to go out to inspect, and it involves a lot of travel. Plus, your work is maybe sedentary only. Minded girls, pregnancy doesn't stop you from working. Though you have to be more careful where you're working, how you're going, how you're traveling, how you're planning your travel. All these points have to be taken care of. Eighth question that arises is whether we can continue our workout. If we are gymming, can we continue that? So yes, there are certain exercises you need to follow, and you have to follow your instructor for pregnancy related workout. Ninth is yoga. Is yoga safe during pregnancy? Yes, girls, yoga is absolutely safe, but there are again certain asanas which you need to follow through your yoga instructor and practice them depending upon which trimester you are. Women are again worried a lot about the sleep habits during pregnancy. I must tell you, there's a fixed pattern which is to be decided. At least 1 hour of an afternoon nap and at least 7 hours of sleep in the night is essential for all pregnant ladies. Next concern which comes to the mind of pregnant ladies is the risk of food allergies. So actually there are various foods which can cause allergy during pregnancy, which can be ranging from milk, eggs, nuts. soy, fish, and peanuts. Your previous history can help you find out these. 12th concern is whether a pregnant lady can do gardening or not. So, gardening is considered safe, but provided you are aware that you are not having any allergic risk. Also, always wash your hands post gardening. I'm sure this would be a common concern in so many of the pregnant ladies that pets and pregnancy is it safe. So we must be careful that we are not anywhere near the stools or the feces or urine of the cats, which is a risk of toxoplasmosis can be there. Dogs definitely don't offer the risk of toxoplasmosis, but yeah, be aware of dog bites and rabies. 14th important question which women have in mind is traveling during pregnancy. Is it considered safe, and which route is considered safe? Ideally, the best period of travel during pregnancy is considered the second trimester. However, in the first trimester also, the lady can travel, though there is risk of miscarriage. Lastly, in the third trimester, it is not considered safe to travel. So there are certain exceptions for traveling. For example, preeclampsia, history of preterm labor, cervical incompetence, or when there is rupture of the membranes. 15th question is whether we can wear heels during our pregnancy. So basically, heels are safe as long the third trimester starts, with certain exceptions, like if you're having a problem of backache or swelling in the feet, so you can always skip heels. Coming to the 16th question. So what are your thoughts on pregnancy and sex? So is it considered safe to have sex during pregnancy? According to the NHS, that is under the Royal College of Obstetrics and Gynecology, London, sex during pregnancy is considered safe until and unless your doctor advises you not to go for it. What are these exceptions? These exceptions include bleeding per vaginum, or if in case a patient has preterm labor or rupture of the membranes. 17th question that comes to the mind is swimming and pregnancy. Actually, according to the American Society of Obstetrics, swimming is a form of exercise which is considered safe in pregnancy as long there is no evidence of preterm labor or leaking of membranes or cervical incompetence or bleeding per vagina. Next question is, what all cosmetics can I use? Basically, the only concept here is that if you're allergic to any of these cosmetics, don't use them and don't try something new during your pregnancy. Now, coming to the 19th question, this is actually so important to know that how to prevent UTI. So many women have doubts on it. The first is drink plenty of water to keep the bladder flushed out. Also, when you clean from below, always wipe from front to back. Last question, which is actually a kind of myth which many people have, is having an ultrasound as early as in the first trimester during the first 3 months, is it safe or not? And yes, it is definitely safe. These are not X-ray radiations which are going to harm the baby. Thank you all for watching this video till the end and hope you like it. Please comment in the comment section and please do subscribe my channel and press the bell icon.